Oh boy, lag. So, what the fuck is this? That superstructure is uncomfortable. Or those turrets rather. And it's way too flat. Because with no less burden, I've suddenly got skills for some reason, or at least expectations of skills. Plus, I also love the new way that I had the V3. I was really happy with this shape and with the much more subtle size. I guess that's gonna be a different boat at this point. But maybe that will be the flagship. Because like the flagship at this point is named the Grand Ambition, so... Maybe I'll have it be named the flagship whenever I actually make that. So why is that not just that way? Is it just because I've been lazy? Ooh boy, frame rate. Fantastic. Okay, so I've got an armor scheme going on. I'm going to drop that now, I think. Oh, holy shit, my computer can't even keep up. Oh boy. Do I like close this down? Like how do I resolve my entire computing slowing down? Definitely not by looking at it, that's for sure. Shit. That seems to have worked. Oh baby. Oh baby, the lag is spicy. So, this is awful. Do I really want to dig into this? Because I could just go to the V3 and work on that instead. Because with the way that the turrets are right now, this is a hellhole. And even though that's a lot of nice armor and shit, I don't want to work with that. Like, this hole is obscene already, and it's not even halfway decent for the turrets. So yeah, I'm gonna save that, and I'm going to turn it into a bunch of resources. I'm going to spawn in the V3. I'm gonna work like that, as if that was the plan all along. Because the V2 is not gonna see a lot of action, at the very least now. We'll have to wait and see for later. I think this is what it was doing previously. So we have demoed this gun. Was it good? I cannot remember, and I probably should have checked before I started this stream. But I was kind of caught off guard, that's why I'm late. Oh. Although I suppose I can't really gain anything from that. Although, yeah, I can. I can make this a splitter and then have another piece of cooling there. But cooling isn't what makes this not fire as fast. So I'm just gonna negate that for armor. Or ignore that for armor. And I haven't done inner armoring for this. But I have marked it out as if I'm... Well, yeah, I probably should have armor for the deck. This, like the whole... I don't have the space, really? Why are you particular? Oh. But like... Why are you... Oh, because for some reason you didn't get that. Curious. Weird. So you're complaining because there's no AI. Irrelevant. That will be sorted out later. So let's get some armoring going on for easy beginnings. Do I want to make it off like this? So I'm kind of thinking no. But also, like, it's going to match up eventually. So there's not really a great reason not to. Okay. So I'm guessing all of these are 4s. Yeah, basically. I could just continue this. That's unfortunate. Oh. That's weird. Okay. So do I just do that then? Sure, you know what? Sure. But also... So in this case, there's just a straight row. No questions. So, that should check out. Yep. And now the conundrum with these walls continue, which isn't actually a conundrum anymore, right? I think I figured that out. And this is gonna be a fucking nightmare to figure out. Well, but do I have? Is you a thing that I have? Flagship AA. Okay, so I do have you. So in case something goes wrong, I shouldn't panic because that's a thing I have. Although I should resave you because apparently you were fucked. Exactly. If that thing happens. Good thing I saved a second before that. Why are you different? That's just shaders, right? Yeah, that's just shaders not doing what it's supposed to for some reason. So this should just be another layer of that. Because well, that's not right. So no, that follows that line. So that would mean that this is where the line goes, right? Yeah, because then the end of the curve meets with this line, okay. That's not the way that works, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's probably the way I actually calculated that then. I bet this is gonna screw with me at some point. I bet I'm gonna have a fucking meltdown about this. But really, while I did all that, I could have just done this. That's a little inconvenient. Actually, no, I do have one bit of these. So basically, what it boils down to apparently is that I should just make one of these before I copy. So no, that's not interesting. It's just this simple bit. I won't take that top bit. And I don't think I'm gonna take that bit either, no. So that should be aligned. We have one there, and one there. This is still 3. Yeah, it looks that way. At that point, it becomes weird. So do I save this form? I think maybe. FS V3 full low. So now what I want to do is go up here . Yeah, and suddenly the shading's back for no apparent reason. Oh, good. Right. So, well, I guess I do grab that. Go like over here. And then grab it again. Okay. Nice. Sometimes you just have to be a little crafty. Okay. So now I have a mess to clean up, as we say. Oh yeah, I was doing that thing. Right. The keel. Icebreaker keel. Which unfortunately I'm not thinking it's gonna be a lot more than that. Those walls are very straight, but also they're gonna taper off, so it'll be fine. Eventually that's gonna be okay, but it's just gonna be a little weird at the front. But I'm not touching on that now. Now we're doing this. But also, are these? No, these are only a single layer that works as two. So what I'm gathering is that that entire row is wrong, and they should base out of the block ahead. And so here I guess we'll patch that together at some point. Oh wait, those are threes. Which doesn't matter. Or does it? What happens when there's threes ahead? Because there are threes ahead. Right? You have to figure this out. Yeah, I do. Yeah, there are. So for that, I've opted to go one step back, which I think I understand. I think that makes sense. So instead of placing one, so those are threes, so that's the one that's supposedly weird, but it's not. What? It's like, this is what it looks like. Okay, so I just didn't go far ahead enough. So doing this would be correct. And then you would have this going like this for some reason. Okay. I mean, that's what the pattern says. I made it this way for some reason. So, 3-meter boys. Start over here. But the one ahead is in line. And the one ahead is 3. This one doesn't even get registered, right? This is just... Oh, that's thin. So I've failed to armor that up, it would seem. But it's also partially a transition, but only partially. So basically, this isn't armored. It's like an entire row of not armor. Okay, now it is armored. Which makes this whole layer seem weird now. Okay, so that's why that was weird. No. Oops. That was fine, that it was weird. Oh yeah, wait, no. But that I can. That can be like that, but this is more structurally sound. And then at this point, just another smack of armor like that. And it's back up to defensive strength. Maybe like settle for something like that. Back to what I was actually doing. So this doesn't seem to have any logical explanation, really. So that's like a really thin piece of armor right there. Not really, but it's a weak point. Comparatively, it's not that big of a deal. Now, how do I do that? Like, do I put piece? Cause no, those don't have any armor behind them, but neither does that. So like, oh. At this point, I should have a row or a stack or what have you. And then I should have one here. All right. Better. Now, you might be asking yourself, why haven't I prefabbed any of this? Okay, we have some more walls. Not sure what that's gonna do for me, but we have more walls. No, right. Yes, this. That should be fine. I'll leave it like that. Let's give this thing... You know, I could just take the guns now that I have them. Well, they don't have a lot of clearance, but they have every bit of clearance that they are required to. That's not going to be a great turret. But also, I am covering it with this superstructure bit. So I can't actually have it situated like this where it's supposed to be. So for that I need to take out 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6, 7. So like I'll do that thing. And so like such, I should have enough space, barely. Oh, one more on the side than I need. So that's great, really. But also, like, I don't need it to be that tall. I could just have it this tall to get that gun, get those guns next to this one, or behind, above. But that's gonna be kind of a tall boy. But compared to this, I mean, it's fine. Welcome, McTiny. Cool to have you here. Been awfully lonely this so far and last night. So well, too bad. Hello. Thank you for checking in though. It'll be fine. Can I place it here? No, I cannot place it here. Cool. It's fine. That's looking low, but also how much taller do I want the second gun to be? Okay, I could have them quite tightly stacked, so that's would be allowing 1 meter of armor. And honestly, I'm not sure I'm psyched for a lot more than 1 meter of armor on the turrets. Actually, let's go for 2 meters, because I can fit that. So this is where the second gun is going to be. One, two, three, 4 blocks above. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 blocks above where the other turret is. Correct? So the old turret. 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Okay, so no, it is 4 above. Or I could just do this. But that's also not where it's supposed to be sitting on top of these, so that's what that is gonna end up looking like. And at that point, I feel like we might be getting into tall territory. And while this mofo is tall, it shouldn't be that tall above water. At least for the most part. It's of course going to have some con towers or like some miscellaneous things, because ships do that. Like a radar or masts or smoke stacks or something. Which is going to be fun, because I could use smoke generators for that shit. So okay, I think that's good. Sure. But that's not gonna spin for $5. That's not gonna work at all. Why would that work? I'm gonna say that I'm out of practice to excuse that. What does that need for clearance? I'm guessing it's a max size gun. Yeah. Okay. That's not great. Well, actually... Oh, that is great, because I definitely have that much clearance. So... Well, that's definitely enough. I won't be bothering with the details on that. Like, there's no paint difference there, but it's incredibly bothering that it's different. Again, I could just refab this shit. Wait, why? No, that's the way that was. But I thought that was Oh, it was the inner one that was off. Right. Okay. So now we have some nice, pleasant bit of decking. Or rather, superstructure. Which I think is actually going to be following the shape. Since I can't do that, I don't really see the point in not doing that. Those are 2 3s. I'm having a hard time seeing the difference between 3 and 4 today. Okay, so I'm gonna say that I want to start with the turret cap ASAP. And I'm going to use the Humongoliath design, even though I'm like the only person who knows what that looked like. And that was actually what it was like, I believe. Not quite. Let's be careful with that. That could turn spicy real fast. What I'm kind of thinking of now is I want to get something similar to that that style I have on the Nolas, but with the hole that I've got, that seems mismatched. Seems like this thing would be as many slopes as would be possible for a smooth look. So for this I would probably have like a set up like that. Like, is this gonna be too boring? There's a good risk of that, you know? But is that right? That sentence ends there, FYI. You might have thought it would be going on for further, but no. That sentence ends there. That's not very smooth. Okay, for one second I thought of building on the raft, which would not have been fun. But that was not the case. So I am not down with the way that went. I'm thinking more in the traditional way. And by traditional I mean square. Like, you know that I'm not. Oh wait. No. Oh shit. Right, of course. Oh, this is what we do. There it is. That is real funky. But you know, I think I can make it work. What is that? That is... Out of this world is what that is. What? What have I made? I'm literally scratching my head over this. Like, that's weird, because it's like sort of smooth. Like, it's this whole shape is very smooth. This whole thing, but then this happens. Whatever this is. Maybe this would be better if it took like a 2-meter slope there. Like, maybe that would fix it. Maybe it did. Maybe it actually did fix it. But let's take that away. Make sure I can actually place this. Okay. And now I want these guys to go like such, and then maybe just a simple H-type pattern. Oh, right. This is something I think I ran into when I was making the Human Goliath 2. Is that what I need here is I need to use the wedges. So so I kind of want to just scrap this whole thing, which I should mirror. So that's probably a naked turret, right? I think I took all the metal away. So, for starters, I believe this is the... I believe the gun is the low part. The thing that gets the least armoring. I think that's how that works. Okay. That I did for literally no reason. But it does add armor. So I think this is what this is supposed to look like. Aside from how, you know, this is a little awkward, but that'll make sense later, I believe. So at this point, yeah, sure, they're a little bit raised, that'll be fine. At this point, we want to add the wedges. So what happens is these guys are duplicated pretty much. And then instead of like, I don't know, this, which is just a box, instead we get these fun guys out. Put one of them there, I believe. No, probably. I think we might have had just a simple ass block there. Maybe like a 2 meter downwind? That definitely doesn't immediately strike me as right. But this is also not the original turret design. So then at the back we take this, and then I guess we can have a simple quick and dirty solution like so. So then we'll have real simple. We just take these guys and then just fill in the blanks. And voila, you've got yourself a spicy turret design. Like multi-mohawk. But it does feel like maybe they should be part of the turret. Because there are walls to this, of course. You can't just have exposed internals like that. Of course you can, but you know, literally no good thing can come of that. So I'm a little unhappy with having it be just, with not having the spike be the furthest thing out for the wall. But I believe that's okay. It's starting to be such a while ago since I built that thing, I can't barely remember what it looked like and how I made it. Yeah, that's a little funky, but I think that'll be fine. That is very skewed. So, can I put this anywhere else? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Even there. I suppose. So let's see here. Like there, we don't really have a lot of maneuverability at all. We have the turret cap. And we have 2 meters of metal. Then we have the deck. And then we don't have any under armor, so if this is the earliest point I could place these. But I also want them to be at the turret cap because these are I believe protected from their own points. So it'd be very weird for them to be below deck. But I could also just not use them, you know? They have no practical purpose. And I'm not one to bow down from going form over function. It just so happens I'm very bad at form and very good at function. Or, of course, comparatively good at function. That's not right, I don't think. But it might just be the perspective, the proportions fucking with me. But it's definitely more accurate to what it used to be. Yeah, I'll do that. I do have predictors on these two, so that could be enough, you know? That is still telegraphing where it's going to go. Okay. So, supposedly, we have a turret now. I am not jiving. I'll just say that much. Does that help at all? The answer is no. But maybe if this continued all the way up, yeah, no, that's still weak. Definitely works better. Definitely more stylish. But what if I go full wall to wall? I don't know. I don't think that's a problem, really. You know, that's a lot better than I thought that might be. I think that is an improvement, actually. I'll let that sit. I'll actually do it one better. I'll make it blend here as well. Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. Yeah, sure. Yeah, think so. That is definitely funky, but I'm not sure how to otherwise make them. Nope, still miscolored. Why? Yeah, that's just different for some reason. I guess the graphics, changing the graphics so drastically made that. Oh boy. I really miss the human Goliath. Huh. This is just a small wooden raft. This definitely needs some more metal to punk it up. Because like this is the prototype version of what the Nola's Burden does with its metal core. And that is a nice shield. Jesus, that's a lot of engine power. Oh yeah, this thing was terrible, right? That's something I wanted to change, wasn't it? It has to be considered for such a small gun. Oh yeah, and this thing. A custom simple weapon. Well, I am going to end early because I am done. I don't really have much else to offer, and just not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Thank you for watching. Thank you, McTiny, for popping in. I guess I'll end on I'm sorry.